At this particular point in time, all the national teams out there should be afraid of the English national team because they are now putting up a massive performance. And I just came across this record about them in the World Cup qualifications. They've played 7 games, they've lost zero, and they've drawn zero, and they've not, conceded a single goal. It is mind busting because it is not normal. Yes, you might say otherwise, but look, for you to play 7 games, score 20 goals, and not concede a single goal should be one thing. That should scare you if you are, like another nation out there. Yes, it is mind busting, and it is thanks to Thomas Tuchel. I don't care what you have to say, but Thomas Tuchel came into that English national team with a whole, a whole sort of noise surrounding him. There were a lot of criticisms from some pundits, and he came in and he didn't care a crap about what they were saying. He went straight into the job, and all he cared all he cares about is to lead this English national team to perfection, and this is what he's doing. He doesn't care about what you say in the media about him. All that he's doing is simply to allow England play the best and win games, and he's doing it to perfection. And there are some people who still doubt him, but I personally think England are one of the favorites in the next coming like in the upcoming World Cup. Yes, you might say otherwise, but that's it. To play 7 games in the qualifiers and without conceding a single goal is one thing you need to credit them about, and there is no deal about that. And Thomas Tuchel is even proven to the whole world that look, you don't need to be, part of a country, or you don't need to be a citizen of a particular country to do your coaching job very well. He is doing it to perfection. Yes, people didn't believe him, at the start, but he's really doing it well. And one thing he has done is, that not allowing people to dictate his work for him. You understand? If he calls up a player, he comes to the media, give the reason why the player is being called up, and he defends it. And at the end of the day, the player will justify himself by performing. Aside that, look, there were a whole lot of misconceptions, or a whole lot of criticisms from the Arsenal fans why Miles Lewis Kelly was not called into the English national team. This international window, but it was simply because of the playing time. You have 2 young left backs who are English guys. One is in the starting lineup of his club. The other one is on bench. Aside that, in terms of numbers, in terms of performances, O'Reilly is doing well more than Miles Lewis Kelly. And I don't get it when people were coming after Thomas Tuchel saying that he's using favoritism and a whole lot of things. He called O'Reilly because of his performance, and he's doing well, or he's doing better than Miles Lewis Kelly this season, and it justifies it. And kudos to Thomas Tuchel for not allowing any of the criticisms to get to him, because it is what it is one of the reasons why a whole lot of the other coaches failed. And I don't think he's playing to those games, and he's just doing his work as a coach needs to do his job, and we need to credit him for that.